Hi everyone, it's Erica. I wanted to bring you a kind of lifestyle update concerning my diet, my exercise, my skincare routine, and some extra supplements that I'm taking for my acne. So I have makeup on right now, so this really isn't a true representation of what my skin looks like. You can still see... You can still see the closed comedones on my cheeks. I have tons and tons and tons of them. They are so annoying, and you can see them here too. They're all along here. Oh, I just really want them to go away. They've been there for 2 years and I've had enough. So the first thing I wanted to mention is I have changed my diet over the last week, and this is something that is kind of drastic. My body has kind of taken, it's taken it pretty well, but sorry for too much information, but I'm really more gassy lately. And that's because I turned to raw veganism. The reason being that what could be healthier for you than just eating raw fruits and vegetables? I've looked at testimonials, I've read testimonials, and I've looked at before and after pictures of people who have followed this diet for years, and their skin looks phenomenal. It's just clear and glowing, and I want to look like that. I want my skin to be like that, and I will tell you kind of about this diet. I'm following something called the 80-10-10 diet, which pretty much means that 80% of your calories comes from carbohydrates, so there's a really big focus on ripe fruits and incorporating leafy green vegetables and just a rainbow, of vegetables and fruit, and then 10% is protein, and then 10% is fat of your diet. So yeah, I was researching something. I was still breaking out last week, even when following this really good diet. And I realized that I was still eating a lot of peanut butter, and I read something that excess fats in your diet like that can really aggravate acne. So I've been kind of keeping my fat intake to a very minimal percentage of my daily calories. So I'm still eating fat, obviously, because you need fat to survive and your brain needs fat. But I'm just keeping that to a minimal level, and I'm just going to see what happens with my skin that way. Okay, and another thing too is I'm drinking a ton of water. So I'm trying to drink about 2.5 liters a day. At first I was peeing all the time. It was really annoying, actually. I felt like I was just peeing 2 liters at a time. Not really, but it just felt like that. But your body gets used to that eventually. It gets used to how much fluid you're taking in, and then so you don't feel like you're running to the washroom all the time, which is good. So that's a little update with that. Also for exercise, I registered for my first half marathon. I'm going to be running that in Halifax in May. I'm really excited for that. I've been putting off a half marathon for years, and just from, I had kind of a crappy start to my year, and that was kind of something that I wanted to do for myself, and it's going to feel really great when I'm done, and I'm going to feel really proud of myself. So with that, I've been kind of training more. So I've been running a few times a week. I volunteered at a local hot yoga studio, so I get free hot yoga. So I've been going to hot yoga a few times a week, and then I walk a lot, so that's something. I've really increased my exercise levels, and that's, first of all, made me feel really good, and I feel like it's made my skin look a little bit more glowy and more fresh, so not as dull as it usually is. Okay, so on to my skincare routine. In my last video, I mentioned that I ordered a system called Clearagen. Clearagen is used for inflammatory and non-inflammatory acne, and it's targeted to kind of stopping the acne cycle, and it focuses a lot on hormonal acne, which is what I'm pretty sure that I have. So since starting Clearagen, and I think it's in conjunction with my diet, so it's kind of hard to tell if Clearagen is working or if it's my new raw vegan diet that's working, but I wanted to kind of do a double whammy and really, really help my skin. So since I got this about a week got this about a week or a week and a half ago in the mail, and I started my raw vegan diet like a week ago. So the Clearagen system comes with a foaming cleanser. This is, I believe, 2% salicylic acid. This is the toner, and this is 1% salicylic acid, and then this is the cream, the acne lotion, sorry, and this is 2.5% benzoyl peroxide. So these two combined together, this kind of removes the surface bacteria and removes any dead skin cells, and then the acne lotion goes into your pores to actually oxygenate the pores, and then it kills the bacteria. So I like this, and it smells really nice. I don't find that, I use it only once a day, and that's, I believe, what you're instructed to do. And then, so I use this at night, and then in the morning I just use a gentle cleanser. I use Green Beaver. It's just a sensitive skin natural grapefruit cleanser, and then I just use a Spectrogel cream, and it's for acne prone skin, and it just has 0.5% salicylic acid in it, and I don't find that my skin's irritated with that at all. So I really like this system so far, but I can't give a review on this because I'm still I still have the closed comedones, but it's only been a week and a half, and you're not going to see a difference for like a couple months. But I've been taking pictures every day, so I'm gonna update you all the time, just because I don't want anybody to like deal with what I have, because it sucks. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to talk about is some supplements. Supplements are really important to be taking, especially if you are a female and you might want to have a child in the future, and you I can't talk. Oh God. And sorry. Supplements are really important if you are a female, especially if you want to have a child in the future and you don't want to develop osteoporosis. Males can develop osteoporosis too, but yeah, anyways. So the first supplement I'm taking is Evening Primrose Oil. Evening Primrose Oil has a high content of linoleic acid, and the reason that this is really good for acne is when you are prone to clogged pores, your sebum contains more oleic acid than linoleic acid. So by taking Evening Primrose Oil, what you're doing is over time you're changing the kind of like what am I trying to say? You're trying to change the ratio of linoleic acid versus oleic acid in your own sebum. So over time, you will have your sebum will have higher linoleic acid contents in it than oleic acid, so you'll be less prone to breaking out and having clogged pores. That is apparently what this is really good for. This is also really good for naturally kind of fixing your hormone levels. So that's a plus for many different things, many different reasons. Okay, so the second supplement I'm taking, since I am a raw vegan now, it's really, really important to get your B12, because B12 is found in a lot of meat, and since I'm not eating meat right now and I'm not eating any animal products, I am prone to being B12 deficient. So right now I'm just taking a high potency B50 complex vitamin. So this just has a bunch of B vitamins in it, and like including B12, and it also has some other things. It has folic acid in it, and folic acid is really good for female reproductive health. So if you're a female and you're thinking of having a child in the future, folic acid is a really good thing to take. You can look that up online, why it's important, but pretty much folic acid prevents, I forgot the term, but pretty much it helps prevent birth defects. So that's really good to take as well. Okay, so another thing I'm taking is zinc citrate. So zinc is apparently really good to take when you have acne. Honestly, I haven't really looked up why. Apparently people who have acne are zinc deficient, so I'm just taking this as just to kind of see. And it says healthy skin and immune function, so who doesn't want a really good immune system? I do. Zinc is also really good for preventing colds. So I know that whenever I was sick, my mom would always buy zinc lozenges. You can buy them at your local like drugstore, and they're usually like flavored like orange or cherry, and they're delicious. And zinc is really good at preventing colds and kind of helping shorten the duration of a cold too. So just, you know, hey, their zinc is great. Okay, and another thing that I'm really happy I'm taking now is calcium. Calcium is a really important vitamin, mineral to take. This is because, especially for me, because I'm not eating any dairy, and I never really ate a lot of dairy anyways, like even when I wasn't a raw vegan. I also am a long distance runner, and my body type is prone to osteoporosis, just like my frame. I'm tall, and I'm quite thin. I have, like, my bone structure is just really thin. That's just, my mom is the same way. And so taking calcium is really important, especially, yeah, just, you need to take calcium. I used to drink a lot of coffee, so coffee or caffeine is really bad, because as much as I love coffee, I know it's really bad for me, because when you're drinking coffee, it actually can cause bone depletion. So it pretty much, you start peeing out calcium. Yeah, it's really bad. So you should look that up and read about that, because yeah, take a calcium supplement. So this one is great. I got this at a local health food store, and you really have to be careful with the type of calcium supplements you're taking, because not all are created equal. I would not suggest buying a calcium supplement from a drugstore, and the reason is probably 99.9999% of the calcium supplements that you buy at a drugstore cannot be absorbed by your body, or very minimal calcium can be absorbed by your body. So when you're looking for a calcium supplement, you want to look for something called elemental calcium. Elemental calcium is the only type of calcium that can actually be absorbed in your body. So the type of elemental calciums are calcium citrate, calcium malate, calcium glutarate, calcium fumarate, calcium succinate, calcium ascorbate, and calcium carbonate. Those are the only types of calcium that can be absorbed in your body, okay? So just don't waste your money on buying really crappy supplements, because you're just gonna pee them out. They won't be beneficial to you, okay? So just don't waste your money on that. This is really great. This is Progressive Complete Calcium. This is a really good one to take. I talked to a very knowledgeable, she was actually a registered nurse and also a holistic nutritionist at my local health food store. So she was very knowledgeable, and she said that this supplement in particular from this brand is created by a naturopath. So there's a lot of different things in there that are good for you, and they won't interact with each other in a negative way. They'll actually help your body absorb them better. So this supplement is even better because it has calcium and magnesium. And taking calcium and magnesium is important, because magnesium is really important for joint health, and calcium is really important for your bones. This also contains copper. Copper is really important to take as well if you're taking zinc, because zinc can deplete your copper stores. So you don't want to damage your body that way. So it's really important to take both. And pretty much that is a update on what I'm taking and my health routine, I guess. So my diet, my exercise routine, and pretty much everything else. So I will bring you an update probably in about a week or 2 weeks, just to let you know how my skin is doing and how I feel, and all that good stuff. So if you have any questions, I will definitely answer them in the down bar below. I'm kind of still getting used to YouTube and how it works, so yeah, just be patient, and I hope you guys have a really great day.